Ain't nothing pretty about that car at all, especially the nose. First phase was finding that thing in West Virginia?
What, the car?
Yeah. Was it West Virginia?
We could talk about.
Just go through it all.
Okay. All right. And then we're going to take.
Was that a Craigslist? No.
No, it was Marketplace.
Marketplace,
okay,
fine.
yeah. All right, gotcha.
Why were we even looking for a coupe?
Because I had a roof. I already had a roof.
Okay.
I had bought that 70 and we had a roof.
Okay.
And we needed a donor card to put the roof on. Because I was getting tired of moving the damn thing. I moved it all around the yard. And so it was time to find a donor for it. So we found a car in West Virginia. Sitting on a mound of gravel and dirt, and you literally couldn't even see the car. It was literally buried under trash and other kinds
Yeah,
of. It
she
was a
was pretty
construction
covered.
yard, wasn't it?
I don't know what them fellas was doing.
I don't know what the hell they were doing either. The guy was trying to sell it on Marketplace with a tarp on it. How you going to sell a car with a tarp on it? Really? And it just said 69 Mustang. Don't know much about it. It was my father's car. For sale. So me being the fool. hey man, can I come take a look at that car?
Come and get her.
Yeah, I'll meet you there. So we go up there. Guy's not even there. He's like, oh, I'm tied up. I'm halfway in North Carolina and I'm stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire. Because he was coming up there with a skid loader to move all the junk because they were trying to sell the property. Remember, we had to burn a couple hours before he met us there.
Yeah, we went to that one nice bar at pretty good food. Can't think of the name of it.
Yeah, and it was, it was good. So we go over there, we dig this thing out, and I look at it, and it's
rough.
why the hell did I buy that thing?
Why?
Yeah,
Well,
it was bad. He's like, make me an offer. I'm like, $600. He goes, sold. I'm like, fuck. Then we had to go get it. And that was
yeah,
a
we
whole
went over
nother
there the first
adventure.
time, and then we had to come back and get
It was a month later.
Was it rollback? No, trailer.
No, trailer, and he had to come back with the skid loader and forks and dig
That's
it out of the
right.
hole.
Dig it out.
And so we hauled it home, brought it here, and it sat out here for
Oh, a couple months.
6 months. 6 months.
Easy.
And then, of course, the wife was getting tired of looking at it, and she's like, what are you going to do with that car? I'm like, well, I'm going to make a fastback out of it. Yeah, right. Okay. So enough was enough, so I decided, well, about time to go buy some new Sawzall blades, get to cutting. I had no plan. I had no idea how I was going to get it in there. I just started cutting. Okay, on the roof, thank God I had a lift, because what I had did was set the roof on the lift and raise the roof. And then I backed the coupe underneath the roof and set the roof on the car after I had cut the coupe roof off. Without that lift, oh my God, that would have been a lot of lifting up and down, and that would not have been.
It's a little much for
Yeah.
two people to handle, let alone one.
Yeah.
That never worked.
Yeah, the lift was definitely a saving grace on that project. So we got the roof in it. We got the B pillars set, and we got everything welded up to the A pillar. And then it was funny because I had taken 3 measurements off 3 different fastbacks the same year, and all of them were different, and they're original cars. So you're within an eighth, I guess, a little more than an eighth on these cars, which is typical for the era. So we got that all welded up. I took the average of all 3 cars and prayed that the windshield was going to fit in, but I did set a windshield in there, and it does fit. Fits fine. There's plenty of room for the moldings, and of course it's a glue-in windshield, so we're good there. Then from that project, then it came fitting the doors and the B pillars to the car, so all the lines would line up. Now, the doors were aftermarket, obviously, as you can see, with original front fenders, of original hood. But for the most part, I would say we're like 95% there. The Only issue that I saw with this whole swap conversion was fitting the taillight panel. It was a real pain in the ass to get that taillight panel and that deck lid to work with each other because there was clearance issues with the filler pieces that are behind the quarter extensions, because those filler pieces actually set this taillight panel, and the height of your deck lid and the height of your taillight panel, they all have to be perfect. But we got it. Several welds later, kind of got carried away with the spot welder, but it's not going to fall apart. Let's put it that way. It's welded on there pretty good. The only other issue that we had with the car was a little bit of issue fitting the outer wheel houses, but we got them. We kind of left them in loose when we set the quarter, and then kind of marked everything, and then put a couple tappet screws in to get the placement. Highly recommend doing that. Do not weld your outer wheel house prior to putting your quarter on, because you will hate life.
Put that whole car together with tappet screws.
Tappet screws, because you can move that outer backwards or forward, which will sit that quarter just right to your jams and everything. So just don't do that. So the next phase we're going to go in this car is we're probably around phase 3 on it. We're looking at 10 phases on this car. The sandblasting is going to be that's going to be the next thing, because I'm kind of at a standstill. I can't put the floor in. Try to clean all that nasty rust out of the frame rails and all that stuff. So we're going to get the floors done, seam sealed. Car's going to go in rotisserie. It's going to get epoxied. Then we'll pull the suspension all out. It's going to get the 9-inch. It's only got an 8-inch in it now. It's going to get 9-inch disc brakes, Raptor lined. I'll probably drop the car 1.5 inches all around. I'm going to put 17-inch magnums on it. And then we'll start final body work in the outside of the car and actually get it one color and fix some of the rust that's in the drip rails. It needs a little repair there, like they all do. And then we'll probably move on to other phases, such as motor, interior, more of the suspension, steering. We'll probably finish up on the last phase and be paint, which, in my head, I have a color, but, I usually pick about 5 colors before I actually pull the trigger on the gun. So, like my 64 wasn't supposed to be red. It was going to be black cherry. It ended up red somehow. Don't ask me how. My 67 Shelby clone, it wasn't going to be black. It was going to be yellow or some stupid shit. I don't know. Just depends what flavors in my head that day is what color it's going to be. It's like grabbing a box of Fruit Loops and grab a color out of it. I don't know. But it's going to be interesting. We've got a lot of things on this channel. We're not going to just stick to cars. You're going to follow our life. And this guy right here he's just screwed up any way you look at it. It's going to be humorous.
My life
follow him.
So easy. I have nothing to do.
Was you smelling them paint fumes today?
Paint fumes this morning were good.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have a respirator. I had the respirator. Why was you in here when I was painting?
I was standing outside. It's just a little. That's all. It's all good.
So anyhow, we're going to touch on the 64.5, and like I say, Benny's got some projects. He's got the Falcon and the Jeep, and he's got a Camaro, and he's got a Mustang convertible, and he's got a Chevy 2, and he's got. We're going to stop there. He's got a junkyard of cars. Let's just put it that way, and none of them run. I mean, they look like fresh out of the West Virginia hills.
At the moment.
They haven't run in 20 years. If they haven't run in 20 years, they're not going to run anytime in the near future.
Whatever. Keeps you young. I'm going to live forever.
It'll be a junk sale at Benny's house.
It is hard to walk through the garage.
Oh, that could be a series.
No.
Benny's garage.
No. You don't have enough.
I can guarantee you that nobody will steal anything out of Benny's garage because there's booby traps everywhere.
Pretty much.
It's either a small block Chevy head, a crank, connecting rod.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just.
And if it does fall on you, it does hurt.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
That's all right.
But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get
there.
to those projects. That's not a problem. So stay tuned, and we will keep you all posted. And we have other things on the horizon. We're also
when we're traveling.
we travel a lot, and trust me, we just don't work on cars. We're actually in the process of doing a subdivision too.
When we're traveling, we're the road toads. And when we're telling stories, it's toad tales. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's, he's out there. Don't pay any attention to him. That's it. Cut.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We can get this thing blasted when the weather cools down. Man, it'd be nice to get that done.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.